What up, everybody? Derek G here for Slide. Back in August 2024, I was in Costa Rica for a friend of mine's event. My homie Charlie, he does this thing called Tico Sneakerhead Day, basically a sneakerhead thing. Long story short, I was already in talks with the team about building this channel and doing cool stuff. And since I was going to Costa Rica, most of my family lives out there. And one of my cousins and my uncle have a crazy car collection. My cousin is actually a oral surgeon of some sort. And he's a race car driver on the weekends, like legit race car driver, races all over Costa Rica and Panama. And they got crazy cars. It's like the whole JDM scene in Costa Rica. I'm not a big JDM guy. You know, I would love to drift one day. But I've never been like a horsepower guy. I've never been like someone that's really into like speed. All my cars has always been like cruising speed max or low and slow. Yeah, we had the opportunity to go out there, spend a few days over there, and I spent a few hours with my cousin one day. We went to a JDM car show, went to go see his collection, and then we also went to his workshop and to his crib. This is going to be a 4-part series because there's so much cool stuff to see, and things like this you would never think you would find in Central America. And even there's like surprises in here. Like we're driving on the highway on the way to the JDM show and run into an NSX on the highway, which is insane. You don't even run into NSXs out here in Miami like that. I'll share this with you guys. He is a hardworking individual who is very passionate about something. Check out his episode. All right, tell me who you are and what you do.
My name is Daniel Molina. I'm Costa Rican. I'm a dentist. I've got a master's degree in periodontics, and I love cars.
He's also my cousin.
Yeah.
So we're in Costa Rica in a right-hand drive.
R33 Skyline GTR.
Very rare car to have in general. Even more rare to have somewhere in Central America.
There's people that are really passionate here.
Yeah. His dad is an OG, my uncle. He's always loved cars. Even when I was younger and I used to come here every summer. I've been coming here since I'm 6 months old. I'm 40 now, so I've been coming here for a long time. And even when he was really little, I would go to the track. I'm obviously older than him. I would go to the track with his dad and race go-karts and ride go-karts with his dad because his dad couldn't take him because he was too little. So he would stay home with his mom, Tia Jackie. Shout out Tia Jackie. And I would go with him because I would be here, like I said, every summer. My mom would ship me down here to be with the family and kind of just make sure the roots are embedded. Driving stick shift to Costa Rica. This is the first for me, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have never done this. My cousin in that super rare right-hand drive Skyline. I know it's a big deal. As we drive, everyone's kind of breaking neck because that's not something you see out here. Also, right-hand drive is illegal in Costa Rica. So it is a exhibition car. So he's technically not supposed to be on the street with it. But here we are, doing it for driven. The Skyline was being washed, we jumped in his truck and headed over to Charlie's event to go drop off some sneakers I had brought for him. He does this thing, and this is his 5th year celebration doing it, so he had invited me to come out and kind of be involved. I've been doing it with him since the very beginning. I bring you goods. What up? Bringing shoes from the States to display. He does a whole sneaker museum. And I think the first 2 years we did it were huge, but this year he was just like, "Yo, I want to just make it like clean and simple," so I only brought a few pieces. Charlie's kind of like the epitome of sneaker culture in Costa Rica and Central America, and even the South. Now he's tapped into. He's built such a big network where anytime there's a sneaker event in Central South America, he's invited to it or he's involved. He really likes to come out to the States a lot and just kind of tap in. He goes to every Complex Con. He's always in New York. We used to always meet up at all the different agenda and magic trade shows for the clothing, and it's great. I mean, he brings out the culture, a lot of vendors, a lot of cool stuff, finding Miami stuff. So, and I found it for the low. So obviously, I was getting my hands on it and bringing it back to Miami. But I found an original Fernandez jersey. I found an old school Fanimation Dolphins jacket, and I mean, the place was slammed. Like we got to see the setup, and then we got to go back when like doors were open. It was just slammed. Like literally, the culture's out there. They did cool giveaways. He actually even dropped his first official sneaker that he teamed up with a Shuker out of Medellin, Colombia, and they dropped a sneaker called the Arenal, which is a volcano in San Jose, Costa Rica. This photo is cool because we were the four OGs. We were there with him at the very beginning, helping him load in and like build out when he did his first event. To now him doing these huge events where like he has budget to fly people out to be involved and be there. No, si lo voy a que Yo! What a dick. Alright. Yeah. That's why you can't do shit with family. This family fucks with you.
Ay, qué bueno. I actually race cars here in Costa Rica. I'm a race car driver and I became champion last year. I'm gonna talk in Spanglish. Una categoría de 2000 centímetros cúbicos with the Acura Integra DC2. I started racing here in Costa Rica with a Toyota Started, a turbo Toyota Started. You don't find those in the States. It's a Toyota Started EP70. It's a front wheel drive car, and I placed a 4E FTE engine from a Toyota Glanza. I used to race that car. I started with that car. Después, I shifted to the CRX because it's naturally aspirated. I started racing the CRX and it was super fun. I could practice more than with car with a turbo engine. Was capable of doing more laps, so I got to practice more. And then I started to race in the pro scene here in Costa Rica, and I got second place in the year 2022 with the CRX. It was a really cool build. Después del CRX vino el Integra. Yo quería un chasis mucho más versátil, que se comportara mejor en el circuito. Por las capacidades que tiene el Integra, se conoce que es un excelente front wheel drive car. Entonces hicimos el carro completo para carreras. Entonces tiene roll cage, tiene puertas en fibra de vidrio, tapa en fibra de vidrio, todo es en fiberglass para hacerlo más liviano, y cumple la reglamentación de Costa Rica del campeonato nacional de acá. I raced that car last year, 2023, and I became champion here in Costa Rica.
Basically the poster boy of dentistry and race cars in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And he's my cousin, which is weird.
Sí, es muy extraño tener esa dualidad. Una persona que sea profesional en cosas de la salud y también quiera correr carros y tenga la pasión por eso. Pero no solo me gusta correr carros. Yo desde niño empecé con RC cars, and that took me to the real cars.
Yeah, I started small. I used to have a lowrider bike when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't have a car, and my mom used to help me with my lowrider bike. And then eventually, when I got my real car, which first I got El Camino, then I got another El Camino sports car, then I got my Cadillac. My mom was very hands-on. She's very crafty. So yeah, it comes in the family, man. We start off young, and it's very weird how it just kind of happens. I guess
look
it's
at
in the blood.
NSX.
Look, hold on, you gotta look at this.
That's a supercar, old school supercar.
has to feel good when you see like other enthusiasts in the street.
Sure. Definitivamente. Bueno, eso pone en evidencia lo que yo estaba diciendo, que en Costa Rica, pues sí no tenemos buenas carreteras, pero sí hay gente muy apasionada por los carros.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you can see here like the JDM scene, like
Heavy.
los carros japoneses se ven mucho aquí en Costa Rica.